Go Cheddar.
Swirl.
What up, Matt?
What up, son? What you doing?
Just getting out of bed.
Just getting out of bed. Don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. It's time to turn up.
I got him.
Go Cheddar, go Cheddar, go Cheddar. Watch me do my thing. Go Cheddar, go Cheddar, go Cheddar. Watch me do my thing. Go Cheddar, go Cheddar.
Swirling, swirling.
Go Cheddar, go Cheddar, go Cheddar. Watch me do my thing. Okay, my name is Lord Cheddar. For the ones who don't know, I was born in October 2004. Go to school, gotta keep up with my grades. Cause every time I hit the honor roll, I get paid. True religion jeans, swagging in my new J's. I be ballin' on them like LeBron and D-Wade. My mama and my sister, they're my number one girls. Got the best mama, sister in the whole wide world. Watch me do my thing, everybody know my name. I be stuntin' like my daddy, I be feeling like Wayne. I like the box, I like the ball, I like to shop with my homies at the mall. Go Cheddar, go Cheddar, go Cheddar. Watch me do my thing. Go Cheddar, go Cheddar, go Cheddar. Watch me do my thing. Go Cheddar, go Cheddar, go Cheddar. Watch me do my thing. Go Cheddar, go Cheddar, go Cheddar. Watch me do my thing. I pray to God every night I go to sleep. Wake up in the morning, chase my dreams like me. Look at all the girls, they show out when I show up. Cause they know I'ma be a millionaire when I grow up. I wish my grandma could see me now, but I know she up in heaven and she smiling down. Got a brother named Cheese and a brother named Feet. Ain't no messing with my brothers unless you messing with me. I know I'm young and small, but don't you ever get it twisted. The world is mine and can't nobody tell me different. That's all they know, that's all they know. Go Cheddar. They yell it everywhere I go. Go Cheddar, go Cheddar, go Cheddar. Watch me do my thing. Go Cheddar, go Cheddar, go Cheddar. Watch me do my thing. Go Cheddar, go Cheddar, go Cheddar. Watch me do my thing. Go Cheddar, go Cheddar, go Cheddar. Watch me do my thing.
Everybody get your swirl on. Everybody get your swirl on.
With Miss Netta and Ed.
Every Tuesday and Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. only on WTMH Radio. What is up? It is Old School Wednesdays. We're in the building.
Old school hump day, hump day.
If you're out traveling right now, let me just say that something is really going on. I was in traffic for like a whole hour on 270. So we definitely apologize for any delay that you have experienced, but at least you heard us on air. You know, it wasn't old school, but we're going to get right to that.
Right. I mean, it was insane on the radio. I mean, it was like, yo, how can you even get, even the side streets was stacked. It was, I didn't get it. It was stop and go. And then you get mad because you start moving like, yeah, I'm getting
Right.
And then stop.
And you know, it's one of those things like once you get on the freeway, like it's kind of hard for you to be able to get off.
Yeah.
You know, so it was just like, I'm stuck. So,
And then don't let it be that one car that stops in front of you that and you like can't get around and get off.
And they just pissing you off real bad. Like, oh my God, what are you doing right now?
Or they can't get on. And you know what I'm saying? I was wanting to shoot people in the back of their tires, and that would have stopped everything, I guess. I don't know.
So I missed you, Ed. You haven't been here.
Yeah, man, it was a great trip till I got back home. Stuff been going down, with the fam, but you got to keep grinding. But yeah, man, hey, man, I'm telling you, it was lit down in Orlando, and in Ocala, Florida, where the wedding was for Travis and Kendra Smith.
Right.
And I posted a couple things. The bachelor party was insane.
I could imagine.
Yeah, man, I wrecked the H1 Hummer. I did a whole bunch of dumb shit. Yes,
wrecked?
Yeah, I
Oh
wrecked
my
that.
God.
Bro. I had the Hummer 6 feet off the ground. The story is impeccable.
Who wrecked? Only you.
$10,000 worth of damage. It was insane. So that was in a nutshell. Then Travis got mad at me because I didn't bring no strippers, and so I ended up getting him some strippers later on that night. We rented a house with the indoor swimming pool, marble countertop. It was nasty. 5-bedroom house, 6 bathrooms. It's like, Jesus Christ. For only $600 a night. I thought that was amazing price. And then when I got down there, I was praying, how you got to pray to God. Like, yo, Lord, let everything work with this rental car, We rented a rental car.
Right. Was it a Mustang?
It was a Mustang.
Okay, was it red?
It was red.
Okay.
It was a convertible. And it was 2016. And the thing is I prayed about it, and I said, because I was nervous, I'm saying, well, you just got off the plane. I'm nervous on the plane anyway. So when the plane took off, I vomited. Literally. It was horrible. It was all over my shirt. But the lady came back, she said, have you been drinking? I said, nah. She said, well, you should start.
I've been drinking.
I've been drinking. So they bought me a drink. After they bought me a drink saying it was my nerves. But after that drink, my nerves was cool. I was cool after that.
I'm sure.
Yeah, but we rented a car for 5 days for $141.
That was the bomb.
Hotel was $399 for 5 days. And we stayed in the Sleep Inn. Shout out to my man Curtis, because he's listening. I gave all of them our information. So we went out there in Ocala, Florida. They was like, I turned up a little bit, had them watching our show and stuff. So yeah, man, it was an enlightening time, and actually saw, 2 couples who I know personally, jumped the broom. It was beautiful. The bridesmaids were beautiful. We wore tux, with the purple tie. Travis had the purple bow tie and the brown vest. We had the black vest. It was off the chain.
So did she wear white or like?
No, you know what? Yeah, she wore white. Yep, she wore white and had the her ribbon around was like purple.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
My favorite color.
Yep, had her hair down with the little curl, Shirley templed out. You know what I mean? She looked fabulous, man. I mean, it made Travis cry. He cried when she was walking down the aisle. I was like, wow. And then I started crying.
So you've been married before, so you've had this whole experience, right?
I've been married
so
twice.
Let me ask you a question. Yeah. So do you guys cry because it's like, oh my God, she's so beautiful, I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with her? Yeah. Or are you guys crying because you're like, fuck, I'm gonna be married, what the hell am I thinking about?
Hey, you know what? When I got married the first time, I cried because I was like, man, this could be the woman. This might be right.
This might be. You already knew. Right. You was still saying might at the altar.
It was 20. I was 23. She was 23.
So
it was real small. It was a real small, quaint, probably like 9, 10 people there. So it wasn't nothing that we prepared. It was like something we just really rushed into. Now the second one, we was planning this big, huge wedding because her family is well known here, but they have a big mega church. So probably about a good 1,000 people would have showed up. You know what I'm saying? And I was calculating the dollars because you get money in them little envelopes they put in there, the little cards. So I was a little excited, but as she was walking down the aisle, I was like, oh, why am I doing this? And a week later, we was divorced. So
y'all got divorced in a week. Oh my God. Yeah, well, God bless Travis and
Kendra Smith.
And Kendra Smith.
Yeah.
Hopefully they stay the Smiths.
Yeah, you know what? The thing is with him, he's very disciplined. Mm-hmm. And he's got a good woman who is a good nurturer, provider, and she's a great mother. I mean, and I think that right there would transcend them through the years. I mean, they went to high school together, so they are high school sweethearts. They were each other's first, So I mean, that goes back to saying, "Hey, you took my virginity." So yeah, and it's amazing that they rekindled because he was in another lane. But that's the thing, you don't know what God has for you, what lane He has for you. So sometimes you gotta relax women and gentlemen, and let God give you what he wants to give you in a woman or a man, because when you searching for it, you might find something, but it might not be the one. Trust me, I did it twice.
Meanwhile, I'm still living the single life.
Amen. Amen.
And so I want to say hello to our guest. We have a guest in the building, Brian Sozer.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Brian?
So Brian is one of my ex-classmates, you know, because we've graduated, we've went on, we've done our thing. Way back. So
back to Underground Columbus, if you were all fans of it. I mean, she was back on the Swirl back then and just moved over here, so. And then I lost my show, but I ain't going to go into that. And then I was actually going to do sound effects today. But instead, I do have a little bit of a clue. Maybe later I'll pull that. Literally, I got it in my back pocket. So I told you guys that, you thought I was going to have something on my sleeve. No. I got something in my back pocket for real today.
So did you lose? You lost your show?
It was under an agreement with the program director. But I've got something in my back pocket that is very major. And a shout out to Missy B. I've got to give it to her. I talked with her over social media, and she helped me with an idea that I had kind of told her a little bit about, but not everything.
Gotcha.
And so she doesn't know it all. There's very few that think that they do, but they don't know it all. And nobody here does yet. Right. But this thing is a dynamite piece of TNT getting ready to explode that I'm going to bring out here tonight on the show.
Yeah, because I was listening to your show, man, quite a few times. Yeah, it was very interesting.
Like I said, this thing is going to blow up, and I got a feeling what I've got for you.
It's getting ready to ignite.
You don't. Let's just say it's going to get very interesting. Yeah. It's going to be more than lit. It just might blow this place off.
I know that's right. Blow the roof off this mother.
I need to see something. Hey, what I'm going to do, I would love to see this. What is it?
Like I said, you'll all find out later on, and we'll do a few songs. I figure Miss Nutta's got a few songs up her sleeve, and then we'll do maybe a clue or two. He's telling you,
he's like, you gonna play some music first.
I am. So first, before we play the music, let me just say thank you, for coming along. On your last show, I think I called in. You wanted me to call in, so I called in.
Yeah, and you did a rap, and you were really smooth on it.
Thank you.
And I actually listened to it, and I thought it was real good. And one of the big reasons that I found out something, I was looking at Facebook, and I ain't going to get really personal on it, but I saw something that you did on Facebook. So I reached out to a few of my big crew over on Twitter, and they have supposedly gotten the word out. So I'm hoping what I did there will help you in the future.
Okay. Well, there was this thing that went out about me, about this it was this GoFundMe.
Yep, and that's what I put out, and I went to my Twitters.
So let's just talk about that for just a moment, so we can clear this up for my followers.
Because it was like, what?
I was hacked. This GoFundMe that was put out was not authentic. It was so not true about me. Whoever did it, obviously, knew personal things about me. Like me going to school and things of that nature. And they had to have hacked my Facebook because they took pictures. They took a picture of me and my son. Yeah. They took a picture of me and myself, like at the WTMH radio studios.
He went all the way in. Hated.
And it was just really crazy.
It was, and then I went over to your
my Empower thing.
Not only that, but your impeccable.
My impeccable taste.
That site is down.
Yeah. So that's a whole nother story. But the thing is that it was so untrue. So anybody out there is listening, one of my colleagues, shout out to Raymond Capone, he hit me up and he was like, hey, I just seen this GoFundMe about you. Right. Is it true? And I was like, you seen a GoFundMe where about me? Like, I was just confused. And he was like, I seen it on Facebook. Let me find it. And so then he was like, well, I keep trying to click on it, but it keeps kind of just like refreshing my Facebook.
Yeah.
And
I was like,
on me, it took me straight in, and it said that somebody donated $5 to it.
yes,
one person.
somebody had donated $5 to it,
Yeah.
and it was like, and then
And I'm trying to get over 500 people aiming at it.
right, and so then he hit me with the link, like, here you go, I found it. So I go to this link, and I'm like, damn, like who could be so petty? Who could be so childish?
They thirsty.
So shout out to my haters. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But just to let everybody know, Miss Netta is good. Miss Netta and her family and her kids were doing really good. I'm doing big things. I'm making moves. And I am the type of person that I used to be like really, loud, and I wanted to gloat about everything that I'm doing and this and this and that. And so I don't kind of do that anymore. Yeah. But if you follow me and you see me, you will actually watch me move. Instead of me saying, hey, I'm about to head to the studio and do this. No, I'm just going to let you know when I'm there, when I'm doing it, so you can take a look at it for yourself.
And when it's done and polished.
And when it's done